Hey YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's another retro deck profile, Six Samurai. So here we go. We got free Grandmaster, the Six Samurai. What this does is, if you control another Six Samurai monster on your side of the field, you can special summon this from your hand. And its other effect is, when this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can add one Six Samurai monster from your graveyard to your hand, including itself. So this is a really good card. Like, this allows you to recycle it over and over. And this was also pretty effective when other Six Samurai support came out not long after this. Like, when Phantom Darkness came out, we got Six Samurai United. Then, when Gladiators of Soul came out, we got Inishi and that spell card, that quick play spell card. And also, we got the Return of the Six Samurai. No, not that. The Swift Strike Armor card that allows you to special summon a Six Samurai if you draw it or something like that. It's pretty cool. This is a really good monster back then. Then you got two Shogun Shien. What this card did, this only allowed your opponent can only activate one spell trap card per turn. And if you had two or more Six Samurai monsters, you could special summon this from your hand. So, like, it was a really good monster back then. Really good. And its other effect is, if this card were to be destroyed, you can destroy another Six Samurai monster instead. So this was pretty effective. Then you got two free Cyber Dragon, self-explanatory. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can special summon this from your hand, so it's just self-explanatory. Then you got the Six Samurai monsters. You got the free Six Samurai Zenjaya. What this does is, if you control another Six Samurai monster with a different name, if this attacks after damage calculation, your opponent's monster is immediately destroyed, I believe. And if this were to be destroyed, you can destroy another Six Samurai monster instead. This allows you to destroy another spell and trap, face down spell and trap, if you control another Six Samurai monster on the field aside from this. So it's pretty cool. This one destroys a face-up spell and trap if you control another Six Samurai monster with a different name. And this allows you to automatically destroy a defense position monster without flipping it up or damage calculation if you control another Six Samurai monster. Then you got one Exile Force, one Sangan, and you got free card trooper, which I'll explain in a moment why this bears significance in the build. Then you got two reinforcements of the army, two warrior returning alive to replenish your resources. Then you got two Smashing Ground, Swords Revealing Light. Now, Machine Duplication. Now, this is why Card Trooper becomes a factor. When you summon this and you have this in your hand, you activate this, you can automatically get two more additional Card Troopers on the field, which is pretty sick, because then you can go into battle with three of them. And if all three were destroyed like by a Mirror Force, you can draw free cards. It's pretty cool. And, like, it's a good way to surprise your opponent at times. That's why Machine Dupe was so dominant back then, obviously. You got Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Snatch and Steal, and Premature Burial. Obviously, staples, obviously. Then you got the Sakuratsu Armors, two of them, Mirror Force, Torrential, Bombless, Ring of Destruction. You got the Return of the Six Samurai monster, which allows you to special summon one Six Samurai from your graveyard, but it's destroyed at end phase. And Call the Haunted. This is pretty good. You can just revive a Grandmaster with this, and it gets destroyed. Then you can bring it back to your hand, obviously. And then Call the Haunted. So that's the build. Hope you all enjoy. More videos coming soon. Comment and subscribe. Later, guys.